All right. What is up? What is up? What is up? Looks like we are up and going. What's going on, everybody on YouTube? Griffin here, coming back with another live Sunday stock watch stream for you guys. First and foremost, as we get people tuning in here in a second in the chat bar, let me know as you guys tune in. Let me know if this is your first time here, and obviously I know a lot of you will be returning for yet another Sunday stock watch. As you can see, I have Finviz pulled up. Before I even get into any of that, for those that'll be tuning in new, if you're just looking to, again, network with a bunch of like-minded people, trade in the stock market, obviously, and learn all different types of trading the stock market, be it options, penny stock, swing trading, any kind of trading at the end of the day, crypto, futures, all that good stuff. Just definitely start hitting that subscribe button below, hit the bell icon, and tune in tomorrow for our first, obviously Monday, first stream of the week of live stock market trading. How's it going, Josh? Welcome, another Sunday. So, yeah, but with that being said, I don't want to, waste your all's time or anything. As you can see, we got Finviz pulled up. I finally, opened up my own account and whatnot. And I also, obviously, as always, have my TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim pulled up as well. So pretty much what I'm going to try to do, like most of you know, I haven't really used Finviz all that much. I'm definitely interested in, using it out. I see it has, their own screener, which looks to be, in all honesty, a little bit better than TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. For at least for the screener, scanning standpoint. And I mean, there's just so much in here. I'm just anxious to really dive into this website here this week and learn a lot, because I know a lot of you guys use this and it seems to really work out for you all. So, yeah, like I said, I mean, learning from you guys, you learning from me, we're all, like I said, we're just building a community here, to ultimately make money and, just learn off of one another. But yeah, so pretty much what I'm going to try to do here is what I'll do is I'll, of course, use my scanner on TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and scan. And if I see a potential stock that I might want to consider, I'll go ahead and hop over to Finviz and take a look at it there as well. I think Finviz is also, if I remember right, is pretty good about, for news, for pretty much if anything big is going on within a certain stock. Obviously you can see earnings, just everything. I mean, it's crazy how much there is on this one. I mean, there's so much. Like I said, I mean, I still have a lot to learn as well. Hopefully I'm speaking up good enough. I feel like I'm talking a little quiet. If I need to speak up or anything, just let me know. Hopefully the stream is doing well. Can't really tell how we're doing here. Looks like maybe. Come on. So we got 2 of you tuning in already. Welcome. But yeah, with that being said, I guess we'll go ahead and again hop right in. So yeah, as you all know, and like I said, the whole point of this is if you guys want me to go over any ticker symbols, have any questions before the week, anything like that. So I mean, if you have any ticker symbols or anything, definitely just shoot them there in the chat, and I'll definitely be happy to break those down. But I guess I'll go ahead and just start scanning. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull this back to about, let's see, let's go ahead and do 50 cents. I'm going to pull it back a little bit more. And I think instead of $30, I'm gonna go with 20 this week. So again, ascending, all that good stuff. So let's see, we got HMNY. We all know about that one. But JON. So that one is down about 10. It was down about 10%. The volume isn't great, but look at the bid and ask. It's got some huge stuff going on there. So let's go ahead and look at this one, JONE. Get it pulled up here. So 63 cents currently. And obviously the bid is 60, the ask is 148. So I mean, a lot could really happen here. It looks like the bid is definitely going to win. It's probably why it's pretty much right around 63 cents. So obviously you all know I always want to look at the 180 day right off the bat. So it looks like the earnings is going to be about a week or two out. I mean, this one isn't horrible. Obviously, it is slightly descending. And obviously, the earnings have never done well to the stock. You can see minus 33, minus 13. So what would you expect for it to continue on down? So definitely be careful with that. Every time it tries to get up near the 180-day SMA, it just continues to get rejected. Apparently had a low 54 and it's came up. So how long did it take from the low to a recent high? In 1 day and 20 hours, apparently it jumped 40%. So Again, looks like it can definitely be a big mover. So now I want to look at the recent like 20-day. Wow, so it came from like $1 all the way down to 54 cents, and then obviously, so this one's a pretty decent mover. You definitely want to catch it once it. What would you expect when looking at this? For it to continue to make lower lows and higher lows, right? Because you can see even on the 20-day, it continues to get rejected by that 20-day SMA. I'm sure when we look at the 10-day, we'll see something pretty similar. Yeah, see, it got up above the 10-day SMA, now it's starting to get rejected. I would really expect this one throughout the week, again, to make lower lows. I'm going to wait for that. I'm going to wait for it to make a lower low. I'm going to go ahead and set an alert pretty much at like 54 cents, right around 54 cents. That way, I can be alerted whenever it's possibly getting ready to make a lower low. So I'll go ahead and revisit that one, and I'll probably go ahead and add it to my watch list. Again, I really need to get on editing my watch list. It's getting a little crazy, too much going on there. But I guess again we're gonna experiment with this Finviz, and I guess I'll look it up on here. So I guess what we can do is I've never even used this before, so I'm gonna see what happens here. Jones Energy, so it's an energy stock. Let me guess, this is a site with a bunch of ads. So let's see what it'll show us here. Man, the one thing I don't like about this website already is all these damn ads. So yeah, apparently you can upgrade and whatnot. But let's see. So obviously you can see, like I said, it is descending. So that's another thing. When you're scanning for stocks, especially when you're newer, like really new, you're taking a bigger risk when you're investing in something that's descending. That's why I kind of know to wait until it makes a lower low, just because, I mean, if it doesn't make a lower low and somehow starts to go back up, then so be it. I might miss out on it, but I personally am going to wait for it to make a lower low, just because I know it's going to, in theory, continue to make lower lows and lower highs. So let's see here. Man, there's so much stuff in here to break down, but I wanted to see where the whole news, is this where your news events and everything are? So market trends, blah, 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 blah. New normal energy. So yeah, I guess there's a lot of news really that you can look at here. The most recent news was on the 20th, right around market open. So that might explain why it was down about 10% on Friday. So Jones Energy preferred stock dividend went up 10% that day. So yeah, this one definitely seems to be a pretty decent potential day trade if you catch it at the right time. But okay, so you can see here by all these different ones like SunTrust, JP Morgan, Stevens, Seaport, Iberia, apparently SunTrust. A lot of these I don't even know in all honesty, but Barclays. I'm guessing these are what, yeah. So it tells you what they would pretty much do in your shoes, I'm assuming. So buy or hold. Apparently it shows they'll be downgraded, upgraded, or I don't know what we're zooming. Again, like I said, I'm still learning. If you guys know how to really interpret these better than me, then by all means let me know in the comments, in the chat, or even in the comments after the video uploads. But yeah, so most of them are saying hold buy, outperform, in line. So I mean, it doesn't look horrible, but let's see, that was also in January. So this is okay. So the most recent one, I just realized I wasn't even paying attention to the dates. So the most recent one here is on January of 18. So that was like months ago. So I'm not even really gonna. I'm gonna have to take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, again, like I said, I'm really looking forward to like diving into this a little more. This website with this website specifically, just to again learn. I mean, you all are the ones that brought this site to my attention. You all the viewers, and apparently, like I said, it's working for you guys. So I'm definitely gonna look into it and continue to learn off of it for sure. You can see all the red from Friday, of course. Hopefully that doesn't start playing. I don't think that. Sorry about that. Mute. Ooh, my computer's lagging. Hopefully the stream's doing all right. Looks like we are. But yeah, you can obviously see Friday was a red day for sure. What's with all these damn ads? That's one thing I'm not gonna like about this website right off the bat is all the ads. But yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna wait on this one, wait to see if it'll make a lower low, or wait to see if it somehow bounces right around here. Even then, I mean, I'd be kind of skeptical to get in because I think it would still get rejected. I mean, yeah, you're still looking at decent profit potential. I mean, more than decent, but again, I have a plan. I want to see it make a lower low because it is, again, descending. You can see over and over, gets up near that 20-day rejected, and you see even on the 10-day got rejected. I mean, let's look at the 5-day even. 5-day, again, it tried to get up, tried to hold above, boom, now it's getting rejected again. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's going to continue to make lower lows, so that's why I went ahead and set alert. But by all means, if you see something that I don't and you somehow make a little bit of money off of that, then definitely let me know. I mean, there is the potential. You can see it kind of descend, it goes down, tries to shoot back up, and then goes down again. So let's say Tuesday, it comes down, maybe not quite that low, but about around 57 cents in theory, for example, and then you decided to hop in there and then rode it up to 72. I mean, you're looking at 24% profit. So, I mean, that's definitely not bad for sure. So, but again, I'm never here to tell you guys where to invest and when to invest or anything like that. But, yeah. Let's see. What else do we got here? CGIX. Got good volume. It was down 8.33%. Yeah, I guess we can go ahead and take a look at this. CGIX. Okay, so it seems to be getting rejected by the 20-day as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 180. I almost bet it's descending. So again, it is descending. Something definitely be careful with. Earnings isn't for a while, another 2 or 3 weeks. Again, it's definitely a lot harder to make money whenever you're trying to make money off of something that's descending. You definitely have to catch it at the right time because for all you know, it can just dump. I mean, at any second, continue to make that lower low. So, I don't know. This one is kind of harder for me to read personally. Let me go ahead and look at like 10. And so, you see it spiked, and then obviously it's gotten rejected. Now it's coming back below on the 10-day as well. 5-day. Yeah, I don't really like this one personally. Again, I don't even like really messing with stuff that's descending anymore. But occasionally, like on JONE, there is the potential to make profit, but I'm just not really going to mess with this one personally. You can see Friday had a horrible day, started at 128, ended at 110, obviously like down, or the high is 128, but from the high it went down 18 cents. So yeah, I think on this one I'm probably going to pass. So OPGN around $2. JC Penney. Wow, JC Penney's under. That is JC Penney, right? Pretty sure it is. If so, wow, it's under $3. Pretty sure it is because look at the volume. That's insane. JC Penney. That actually might be a good flip. Let's take a look here. JCP. So I would say it's at its overall support. Obviously, it came down to 235 at one point, but you can kind of see right here, there's a support right around where 293, roughly. I mean, it's not 100% dead on, obviously, but there is a pretty solid support there right around 293. Our dog is outside barking, and I'm going to tell my girlfriend to get him or I'm going to snap him up. So hold on, I'll be right back, guys. Sorry about that. Hey. That damn dog, he's out there barking. I'm trying to do a stream. Alright, sorry about that, guys. But anyways, back to what we were saying. So overall, you can see, generally speaking, it tends to kind of consolidate here right around 290, and then boom, bounces on back up. Now again, do you want to rely strictly on the chart for your investments? No. I mean, you don't want to rely just on indicators, charts, technical analysis, anything like that. Obviously, I mean, earnings is a way out, 5/17, so almost a whole month out. So when looking at it, I would identify, yeah, you can see the 180-day SMA. I was going to say there was a resistance right around here, and that makes sense. You can see the 180-day SMA right around 338, 340. So what I want to see, going in a little further, I want to see it have one good day. I'm not even gonna. I'm probably gonna put this in my watch list. In all honesty, I want to see it bounce. You can see SMA on 180 day, RSI, everything showing that we have plenty of room to go back up. So I want to see it have a good day. I want to see it bounce back up to around $3. And if it can get back up to $3, I'll probably consider hopping in. Let me go ahead and look at like the 20-day really quickly. Okay, so see, we hit 281. We kind of came back up again. Where? 354. Boom, got rejected, came back down. So yeah, I want to again wait for it to get to about $3, and you'll probably see some resistance. Yeah, probably around 310. But if it can break 310, let's go ahead and look at the 10-day as well. So yeah, again, right around 310, 320. So yeah, if I can get in at around $3, right up to around 320, that's 6%, over 6% profit, guys. And if you only ride it up to 310, that's still 3.5%. So you have 3.5 to 6+%. I mean, if you wanted to be really, I wouldn't say gamble, but if you really feel good about JCPenney, you could even possibly hold out for 10 to 15%. Probably more of a swing trade at that point, and I really wouldn't consider doing that with earnings only about a month out. But again, you see quick potential for 3 to 6%. So again, I'm probably gonna set a alert right at $3. So what I'll do, create alert at or above. Actually, I'll probably just do $2.99. That way I'll be notified right before. So go ahead and do that. And again, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and add this one. JCPenney, obviously there's a lot of people that hate on JCPenney as a stock, but again, if you know what you're doing and you have a plan, an entry point, an exit point, it's like what I'll do is, since obviously $2.99 is where I'm wanting, around $2.99, $3 is where I want to get in. I'll probably go ahead and, since I said 320 to 310 is the target sell, I'll go ahead and set an alert at around, I'll just say 315, split the difference, and I'll create another alert, and I will say at, or no, not at or below, at or above, and then I'll just label it as in caps sell. Now, does that mean I have to sell right then and there? No. If it looks like it's going to go ahead and just continue burst on up to like 20, 30 or beyond, then by all means I'll sit there and watch it. But if I get in again right around that $3 mark and I sold it off at 315, I'm looking at almost 5% profit. So could it go down? Yes, but that's where again you learn to cut your losses. Like say I got in at $3 and it came down to like 294, 290. I'd probably go ahead and hold, because I know generally there's a support right around 290 to 292. But as soon as it would get below say 289, I'd probably just go ahead and cut losses, because if I got in at $3 and cut around say 288, that's minus 4%. So you got to think, is minus 4% risk for potential 5+% gain worth it to you? To me, it is. And by looking, and I have trust in that general pattern, going back to the 180 day, I have trust in that pattern that it'll just continue. You can see that it came down 235, but it always came back up. So that is why I think the risk versus reward is definitely, and by all means you can cut loss. If I feel like, okay, I don't really see it really hop, like say tomorrow it goes up to $3, I get in, and then it kind of gets rejected like 305 and starts to go back down, then I'll probably cut losses a little earlier, or even cover a very, very small profit. Say it gets up to like 305 and I see it kind of consolidates for a while and then it starts to go back down like to 302. I'll probably just go ahead and cut it 302 before it starts going back down. You guys probably understand what I'm saying, but yeah, I mean, you just have to have a plan and then adjust accordingly as needed. Like I was saying right there, if it starts consolidating, it starts to go back down, cut it really quick, cover your very, very small profit at that point. But again, I'd rather have very, very little profit than very, very little loss, or very, very a lot of loss. So yeah, I'm anxious to see what's going to happen with JCPenney this week. That might actually be a good play. So yeah. But how's everybody doing? Like I said, if you all have any stocks or anything you want me to break down, by all means, just throw them out there in the chat, and I'll definitely be sure to do them for you. But right now, we're just going through a few of these just so you guys can kind of see. I guess I should look at Finviz for that too, see if there's news or anything. I don't even know in all honesty if like I'm using the Finviz 100%, but like 100% to its ability yet. But again, still learning, of course. VLRX, yeah, I'm gonna get to that one for sure in a second here, Josh. Okay, so we see it was going up and going down.
Company.
How the hell do you get this? Do that? There we go. That was really starting to piss me off. But okay, let's see here. March 13th of 18. Underperformed 250. April 22nd. So that was this morning. Investors are betting big against these three retailers. Motley Fool. I don't really like Motley. I know a lot of people like Motley Fool. I don't. I think they are essentially what they say, fools. But that's just me personally. Citigroup commercial mortgage. I don't see really nothing to create. Nothing from a news standpoint. Just a bunch of bullshit news articles trying to act like they can predict the future. But JCPenney stock is set to rebound as rivals retreating. So they go from saying that to investors are betting against these three retailers. Makes sense. But yeah, I guess with that being said, I again, just by even looking at this on Finviz, I think, again, target buy price around $3, target sell between, and I mean, I'm being very conservative. I mean, some people, I mean, obviously this is like a 6-month chart, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 9 actually, like a 9-month chart, almost 10-month chart, but I mean, some people would hold out to like 350, maybe even try to ride it up to 4. Me personally, though, obviously we see that it is overall descending still, even though it looks a little bullish of late. But you can see it got up to where, around $4, right around here, this intersection. Boom, came back down, had a huge sell-off, and continues on that descending pattern. So, like I said, again, if you want to hold out till 350, by all means go ahead. I personally, though, all about covering the profits. I learned my lesson on holding out for more profits. If I can again get that quick 5%, even 3 or 4% get out the door, then by all means I'll definitely take it. And you can see it was down 4.6%. Was that Friday, right? Isn't that what it was down? JCPenney. Yeah, it was down 4.6%. So who's to say that it won't rebound back up 4.6%? It'll be interesting to see. Plus, I mean, 4 to 10%. So again, it's gonna be interesting to watch for sure. But Josh wants me to look at VRLX. I had that pulled up, I think, actually, whenever I first. Oh, VLRX. Sorry about that. VLRX. Okay, so obviously this one's been on one hell. Ain't this the one? Yeah, this one's been on a hell of a roller coaster ride of late. You can see it jumped up from. I mean, it's classic pump and dump and all. I mean, isn't? I guess I shouldn't speak on this. I don't know the news behind it. VLRX. Let's see. I'm sure there's plenty on. What? VLRX. How the hell is there not? No, really? VLRX. Seriously? Oh, that's awesome. Anyways, I guess we'll just go back here. Let's see what Thinkorswim has about it. Get the chart out of the way really quickly. I mean, just a bunch of stuff about biggest movers for the most part, but obviously you can see huge pump here all the way up to 458. Not even mention that, but I mean, you can see what surprised me the most. We watched it here, and then I was like, okay, it's probably going to go ahead and come back to reality and start to go down. But you see it had another bounce here. It jumped all the way up to, what, about 350 or something like that on, what was it, Friday morning? And obviously it did come back down. But look, again, it jumped near the end of market hours and was up 76% to end the day. So, I mean, could there potentially be this new support building around 274? Let's go ahead and do it like this. Like, you guys kind of see what I'm talking about here. Could we potentially see it building a new support right around 274, or even, I wouldn't say quite 274, about 260, possibly. But I mean, look at the MACD, showing signs that it's going to start to go ahead and go back down. RSI is overextended as well. That's obviously on the 10-day. 5-day showing just about the same when we zoom in on it here. I mean, we could go up a little bit if it wanted to, but I hate these ones that move like this, in all honesty. I mean, obviously, huge potential for profit there, but also at the same time, huge potential to lose your ass at the same time. If I were to get in, I'd definitely set a stop loss. Say that you waited for it to pull. I would at least, at the minimum, wait for it to pull back around that 260 mark and see what it does there. Because if it starts to go ahead and go back down, I would wait until around that 183 mark again. And then if it continues to go down, then just steer clear. Classic pump and dump. Had its time. Now it's going to go ahead and just level back off and go back down under $1 probably. And I do expect that long term. But again, I don't know a hell of a lot about this company. So by all means, like I said, could it be developing a new support around 260, 265? Yes. Could it have a support also right around $2? Sure. But again, like I said, I'll just kind of wait, see it pull back, see what it does around there. If it continues to pull back, wait out and see what it does around 185. And then if it continues down, then obviously it's just a classic pump and dump and to just steer clear. But yeah, I mean, if it shoots up first thing in the morning, I would still steer clear, just because, I mean, it's just not worth it to me. At least it's just not my kind of thing. I even mentioned that yesterday on the 5 things to what was the name of that video? I have it right here. I don't even remember. Like 5 things you need to know before investing is just don't chase to the moons. I mean, just get the basic. Now, can you catch it midway and get your quick 5-10% and be like, yes, sure. But I mean, I don't know. There's just something about trying to chase these that I don't like. But that's just me personally. But I mean, overall, I mean, it was a hell of a play last week, most of the week for sure. Let's make sure we're still doing all right. Still got 3 of you tuning in. Hopefully everybody's doing all right this afternoon. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend and is having a good weekend so far. It's kind of been a gloomy day here. It's been raining all night. I actually got a lot of sleep at work last night. I was pretty surprised about that, but still a little tired. Just gloomy day. So let's see what else we got here. We got AYTU. This one's got some pretty damn good volume for a penny stock, and it was down about 3 cents. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. AYTU. So AYTU. Okay, what I like is it might have a support right around this 10-day SMA. So let's go ahead and look at the 180-day. So 180-day isn't too horrible. Obviously, it has a low of 16 cents, which can be bad. I actually want to go back a little further. Let's go back a year. Okay, so that didn't really help us out much. I guess we'll go back to the 180. So the only thing I'm kind of worried about is we're getting near. I mean, we still got some room to go, but as we get closer and closer to that 180-day SMA, I'm going to start to get a little more worried. You see how sharply it's turning down? I wouldn't be surprised if this week the 180-day SMA is under 80 cents, especially if it continues to just kind of get rejected and go back down. You can see our MACD is a little overextended. RSI isn't quite overextended, but it's definitely getting there for sure. Going back to like the 20-day. We're a little overextended. I mean, not hardly. I mean, you can see once we got up around 76 cents, we were overextended all over the place and came back down. Good thing is that the 20-day and I think the 10-day as well, we're both kind of acting as support slightly right around where? Around like 55 cents, 50 to 55. Let's see where the 20-day was again. So the 20-day was also around 55 cents recently. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 5. You guys know I like looking at just all different kinds of charts just to kind of see how the SMAs are acting. So the 5-day is really acting as a nice support. Like you can see it kind of consolidated around here, but didn't ever really go below it. Stayed pretty well above it. And I mean, say you hopped in right here and wrote it up right here, it's 5%. So again, quick profit is what it's all about. Right now we're right around the 5-day SMA. We're just below it. I want to see it get back up to about 59 cents. And then my target sell probably be somewhere around 61. Again, it's not huge profit, but 3 to 4%. I think I might actually go ahead and add this. I mean, it's a bioscience company. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and add this to my watch list as well. And I'll probably go ahead and put an alert right around here, pretty much 59 cents. So again, I'll put alert there, at or above, and then there. And then what I'll also do since like I said, target sell around 61. I'll create alert there, at or above 61.8. So what's the profit margin there? If it was exactly 58.9, that's about, again, about 3 to 4%, pretty much right on 4%. So, again, why I want to wait? I want it to break above that SMA. Let's see how the 1 day is really quickly. We haven't looked at that one. So it's acting kind of as a resistance. So again, if I wait for it to get up to around 59, it'll be above the 1 day SMA. So just a little bit of confirmation. And by all means, if it came back down to like 58 or under 58, I'd probably just go ahead and cut losses and move on. Perks of, again, investing with small portions. I'm not going to be afraid to cut losses on something that I don't hold but 5-10% of my account, because, I mean, with it being pennies, it's not going to be a hell of a lot that I lose. So, yeah, I mean, that one, again, going to be one to watch. Come back to our scanner. What do I have the volume? Okay, 500,000. I'm gonna lower this volume to about 200,000. Okay, so now, and I think max, instead of it being so high, I think for max volume I'll do like 20 million. There we go. So we still got Joan, HTBX. I don't think we've seen that one earlier, did we? It's down 9%, volume around just over 250,000. That one you kind of want to, that's a little low. Again, I know I said it 200,000, but I just wanted to have a little bit more results. So ALT is down, has about 500,000. AYTU, we looked at that one. TRXC. Let's go ahead and look at, I feel like we looked at Edge. Let's go ahead and take a look at Edge, because I think, did we put this one in our watch list last week? I thought we did. I feel like we looked at this one last week, but I don't remember. I guess we'll go ahead and just break it down really quickly. EDGE Edge. So let's go ahead and pull up that 180-day chart really quickly. Ooh, buddy. I swear someone called this one out because we saw this huge sell-off here. When's the next earnings? Earnings is still about a little under a month out. Whew. Definitely has a lot of room to make up if it could somehow get back up to there. But again, I don't think it will. 20-day. Wow, so sell-off just happened recently. I guess let's go to 10-day. Man, still showing up. 5-day. Okay. Okay, so one thing I'm gonna be, I don't think I'm gonna mess with this in all honesty. Yeah, no, this isn't my kind of, yeah. I don't know what the hell happened with it, but this is, yeah. I'm steering clear of this company. Speaking of that, I wanted to look at another one. Acre still hovering around 55 cents. Nothing crazy there. BPMX probably still around 22. Yep, 22 cents. So what I wanted to also pay attention to was our ETF. So /CL. That is still around 68 cents. So what does that mean? You can expect DRIP to probably open, I don't know actually. DRIP might open up slightly, but overall I think oil will go ahead and rebound and continue on up to $70. I already said that like since last week. What could that mean? Potentially that you can potentially get Gush at a decent price right around market open tomorrow. Just depends on where exactly /CL goes overnight and into the morning. But if you can get Gush for right around $31, I think we might see a new, what was the Gush's 180-day high? Like $37, if I remember right. Yeah, right around $38. I would not be surprised in all honesty if, I wouldn't be surprised in all honesty if we see Gush potentially make a new high, or at least even get up to that high. So say you again got it for around $31, rode it up to around 37. You're looking at 19% potential. Would that happen in a day? Probably not. Probably more of like a 1 week swing trade. But it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. The only thing I'm slightly worried about is that on all of our indicators were definitely overextended, overbought. You can see almost kind of just this arch forming. Looks like, however, what I'm really paying attention to is it looks like it might just be another staircase forming. So I'd actually probably wait till around 32 in all honesty. Yes, you're missing out on a little bit of profit, but that again would just show me that it is in fact just another staircase continuing on up. I mean, I probably wouldn't wait till 32. If it can get back to 31.86, I'd probably go ahead and hop on in. But again, that's just me. I like, again, having my full-fledged confirmation before getting in. So yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what happens with /CL. But me personally, I'm probably staying away from drip just because, like I said, I see /CL continuing on up to 70, maybe even higher. Obviously, you guys know I hopped into JNUG on Friday as well. I'm currently slightly down on that position, not too much. It's at 15.15, and I got in at like 15.23, something like that. So I'm just down slightly. I'm considering possibly picking up another few shares on Monday. If I remember right, I have less than $100 of buying power Monday because most of my funds are going to be available Tuesday. So Tuesday is really going to be my bigger day, but I'm thinking about picking up a couple shares of JNUG depending on where it opens on Monday because I see JNUG probably going up to $17 this week in all honesty. So if I can get my buy price down, average buy price down like 15.20-ish, which I believe I could if I bought the amount of shares I'm thinking about, so 15.19 since that's where my thing was to land. If I wrote it up to $17, right around $17, that's pretty much dead on 12% profit in less than a week, possibly. So again, when you break that down, that's about my 3% a day, 3 to 4% a day of profit. So that's why I'm considering, again, buying a few more shares of JNUG. Is it guaranteed that that's going to happen? No. For all I know, it can go ahead and get rejected again up around 1641, or it could even continue down. But again, that's where I just got to play it safe, calculate my potential risk versus reward. And obviously, you can see I drew this trend line because I was like, okay, we're pretty much intersecting with what I seen as, like, if I remember right, I drew that out as a resistance before. Yeah, so I drew that out because I was like, okay, we're getting really close to that resistance, like a new potential support. Old resistances obviously will become what? New support. So I really want to see a bounce here Monday morning. But again, it's just calculating that risk versus reward. And again, I expect gold futures to go up Monday, which is why I wouldn't be surprised if JNUG goes up to around $16 again Monday or Tuesday. I mean, again, I'm not like too worried about it in all honesty because I do see gold going up just like I do oil because just based off of general patterns throughout the years. And what would that mean? JDST continue down. So yeah, let's check how our stream is doing really quickly. Hopefully we're still doing all right. Got 2 people tuning in. It is Sunday, so I have to keep that in mind. I know a lot of people got stuff going on Sunday evenings and whatnot. I know I hopped on a little early. I said between like 4 p.m. Central and 8 p.m. Central, but I always try to do it a little bit earlier just that way I can wind down this evening. And I have to do a few things this evening and go grocery shopping and whatnot, so I was like, I might as well just go ahead and hop on now. But let me take a look really quickly. I thought there were a few in my watch list too that I was looking at. Obviously HEAR, that has just been a really good play for quick day trades the last, week or so. You can see the 5-day. It's just been one hell of a mover. You get your quick jump and then it sells off and kind of settles out around 4:30. Again, pullback, boom, comes back, boom, comes back, boom, comes back, boom. Right out of the gate, boom. So what would you expect to happen? Again, maybe a little pullback, boom, or maybe not even a pullback, just a slight pullback to like 430, boom, and maybe right up to 465. But again, just because it's happened like all this previous week doesn't mean it's going to happen at all next week. But again, I'm always watching this one. This one I made about 6%. It was like 5.6% last, what was that, Wednesday or Thursday, somewhere around there. So I really like this one. I mean, you can see when we zoom in on it, you see right there, boom, right out of the gate. And then when we go over a little bit, boom, 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 boom. So I mean, there's just mass potential with this one for quick day trades. I didn't even notice this. I must have like been sleeping on this whenever this one happened. But again, quick, like 3 to 5%. Easy. I mean, not easy. Obviously, you got to catch it. Trust your gut, so to speak. Trust your abilities as a trader at the end of the day. But just going based off that recent trend, I'm going to watch it, see what happens, try to catch it on the ride up, because it does happen really, really quick with this one. I mean, if you wait too long, within 1 minute, you missed out. And you might as well just pack your bags, say forget that stock, and wait till the next day. But yeah, I'm definitely watching that one. So really what I'm really looking out for Monday, Tuesday, like the first couple market days, is again HEAR, JCP, JCPenney. That's one that I'm really watching pretty closely, because like I said, I think that one has potential written all over it for, depending on your risk tolerance. If you want to get in at like 295, 5 cents up, I mean, you can obviously add on to your profit margin at that point. I mean, you're talking 3 to 12% potential, quick potential, two-day trade at the most. So JCPenney's, HEAR, those are two I'm really watching. AYTU, if I remember right, was the other one that I'm kind of watching pretty closely as well. And then obviously I'm watching my ETFs like I always do, looking for oil to probably start the day up around $69 tomorrow, and looking for gold futures to probably go to right around $13.40 tomorrow. Does that mean that's going to happen? Absolutely not, but that's just what I'm kind of predicting personally. But it's definitely going to be, I'm kind of anxious to see what's going to happen there, because it is right around that 1337. Let's go ahead and take a look at that really quickly, since obviously I do have that JNUG position, which is directly affected by this. So the SMA is kind of acting as a resistance right now. On the 1 day, it is slightly as well. So we came down to 1336. I really want to see, I really want to see this get up to 1340 tomorrow. Obviously, that's going to be a big jump. I mean, we're right around 1337 right now. So that would have to go up, what, about, actually, that's not even really that much, only about 0.25%. I mean, it is a decent jump, but it's definitely manageable. So I think if that happens, JNUG will have a pretty good day for sure tomorrow. But it's going to be anxious. I'm anxious to see what's going to happen where JNUG is going to be pre-market tomorrow. It's really going to depend on what happens again with /GC. I think if it can get back up to around 1338 to 1339 by morning, that JNUG will open up about where it ended the day. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be, I'm pretty anxious to see what's going to happen with that. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting for sure. But yeah, I mean, if you guys have any ticker symbols, again, really quickly before we start winding down, definitely don't hesitate to throw them out there. Definitely willing to break anything down. And again, I know I didn't use Finviz too much today. Again, I'm still learning at it. And I just wanted to, more than anything, bring it to everyone's attention, like especially like newer people that'll be joining the channel, of course, because again, I was actually referred to this by you guys, the viewers, and everybody had, almost every single person in the chat had brought this one up and said that they used it and it had worked for them pretty well. So I'm definitely anxious to learn more about this website as a whole. I literally just made my account recently, like this morning actually. So yeah, I mean, I got a lot to learn, of course, but hopefully this will only make me even better when it comes to this trading stuff at the end of the day. As you can see, I mean, you got everything. You got crypto, forex, futures, everything. I mean, screener, I mean, just awesome. So I think this will definitely help me out a lot. So yeah, I don't even know, I didn't even check how long the stream's been going on already. I feel like we've been going on almost an hour already. Wow, we've been going on 43 minutes already. Wow, we haven't had that much activity, but that's expected. Like I said, it is Sunday after all. But yeah, it does. That's the only thing that sucks. I mean, I can already tell that that's going to get pretty annoying, but it is what it is. I know that they got to make their money and whatnot, so I just feel like there's a better way to do it than throw an ad literally in every single part of your damn. To me, if I had a website and I wanted to put advertising on it, most I'd do is put some at the top and put some at the bottom, but that's just me. Like, I hate pop-ups and all that stupid shit. That makes me not want to go back to a website sometimes, in all honesty. Like, I've just flat-ass just dropped websites because of that. But there's a good tutorial on how to use Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah, I'll have to, again, that's what I'm probably going to do tonight and this week is really just dive into this, look up some YouTube videos, look up maybe some forums and whatnot. Just always looking to learn, of course. If you're not learning, you're going to be losing at the end of the day. And, yeah, I really do think overall, though, that this will help me out big time because you can see they just throw out some really good ticker symbols for you. Like, let's go ahead and look at this one. That one jumped up. Actually, I want to look at ones that are going down or have been going down. So CHKE down 35%. Wow. So I want to go ahead and take a look at that one really quickly. What's on CHKE? So in one day, dropped from a high of 140 to as low as 85 cents at one point. So it was down about 40% at one point. Go ahead and look at the 10-day. Oh, that's why. Earnings sucked. Good Lord. Descending. Nope. Staying away. Ain't worth it. Another one. CLW. Down 34%. I bet you that one's probably descending too. Actually, that one wasn't doing too bad. Had a sell-off. Another sell-off. Definitely has a lot of room to make up. But, I don't know about this one in all honesty. Yeah, I'm probably just going to stay away from it personally. I'm sure somebody will make money off it, just not me. SKX down 27. ABCD. Let's take a look at that one. Look at that. So ABCD. Couldn't believe that was actually a stock ticker symbol. ABCD. Wow, look at that. That's beautiful. Talk about a panic. Man, if you caught it right around the low, made a quick 12%. And how much? Well, that was obviously after hours trading, but 51 minutes. Lord. Only thing that sucks is that it's at 10:30 now, supposedly. Well, it says 1090, so I'm gonna go with the 1090. So it has potential to make a. Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and stay away from this one. It's just not worth it to me. Definitely, the indicators show all signs of time to buy potentially, but it's not worth it to me at least. But again, just because I'm not gonna get in it doesn't mean you shouldn't. I really wish I had caught this one on Friday, because man, if you like bought it during the panic right as it came back up, but the only thing that sucks is I wouldn't have been able to sold in after hours. So, but definitely potential there. There was potential there. Doesn't mean there is now, but doesn't mean there isn't at the same time. LLNW. Okay, 180 days isn't too bad on this one, getting back up close to its high. Only thing to be careful about is last time it got overextended on the 180 day, boom, we came back down. I want to say, okay, so it did kind of pull back. It got all the way up to like 524, now it's back down to around $5. I really want to see this one bounce. Let me look at like the 20 day. Wow, look at them staircases. Man, this one might potentially shoot up some more tomorrow. I'm going to set it on, I don't know actually, because we're pretty overextended. I don't know about this one. Let's go ahead and look at the 10 day. I'll probably set an alert at 5:10. Just so I can remember to take a look at this one. But I don't know for sure if I'm going to invest in it or not. But that one definitely has potential for sure. Because again, why? I like that 180 day more than anything. Just the fact that it has potential. Say I hopped in around that 5:10 mark doesn't mean I'm going to, just because I set an alert there. Say I got in at 5:09, maybe. Where that landed. And wrote it up close, say 590. That's 18%. Doesn't mean it's going to happen whatsoever. But potential. EVIL. Wasn't that one that we were looking at? Isn't that in my watch list actually? I feel like that one was in my watch list. Where the hell is it? Is it not? So apparently that thing went up like 17%. I don't know if any of you guys caught that one. But if you did, definitely good for you. I know I didn't, but yeah, we were talking about that one, weren't we? I know we were talking about that one because I'm pretty sure in the Discord chat we have some chats in there about it too. But wow. So let's look at 10 day. 10 day actively turning up too. Wow, it came up from 135 to 192. 180 days, what I want to look at too. So we are very, very, very overextended. That's the only thing that I would definitely be careful with. Next earnings is until it's about 2 weeks out. So got a little bit of time there, but kind of interesting this one, just how it keeps. I want to at least wait for a pullback. Obviously, I think we will pull back to like 175. So I'll probably go ahead and set alert at like 179. So I'll say at or below, just so I can revisit it, see if it can bounce there and then continue on up. But other than that, I'm not gonna like try to chase it or anything. But that's awesome. Alright, that looks like at least just for this quick little chart here, that's it. See how we're doing really quickly. We still got 2 of you watching. Hopefully you all are having a good weekend. I had a pretty decent weekend myself. Obviously weekend is still on over. Actually my weekend's just now starting because I'm off Sunday night, Monday night, and I'm about to go to, I don't even know, like Tuesday night, Wednesday night, something like that. I'm going to be off Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah, I'm going to be off Tuesday night, Wednesday night, starting not like this week, but next week when I go back to work. I have to work like a 7-day stretch because of the changeover. But I'll probably call in one of those days because I'm not going to work 7 days in a row and not get overtime. But, yeah, needless to say, I don't really like my job. But, yeah, so I mean, if there's not any other ticker symbols or any other questions that you guys have, then I guess I'll go ahead and start wrapping this up. I guess I'll just take a quick drink really quickly in case if you guys have any last questions or ticker symbols or anything. Like I said, anything, just anything at all, really. You can just shoot it there if you want, and then if not, I guess I'll go ahead and start wrapping this up in a second. Nice. But, let's see here, go back here. JP Morgan. But, yeah, like I said, I'm definitely looking forward to using Finviz a lot more in the future. And again, learning. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. But, yeah, so I guess we don't have any more questions or anything. I hope you guys, like I said, hopefully you guys have a good rest of your weekend. I'll probably see you guys in about 20 hours, maybe a little less, about 18 hours or so, right around market open. I plan on, again, hopping on right around 5 to 10 minutes before market open. Hopefully I'm not pushing it like I've been the last week or so, but, again, can't thank you guys again for the support. We've been gaining, again, just gaining. I can't believe just how I mean, obviously we're not like growing massively quickly or anything, but I mean, last I checked, we're at like 305 subscribers, somewhere around there, and I really wasn't even that active this weekend other than the live stream last night. But I just can't thank you guys for that support. It's just awesome to continue to build this community. And like I said, I mentioned the Discord chat. If you guys haven't joined already and want to join, just let me know. You can reach out to me on any of my social media in the description box, or you can go like the channel page, and my links are like in my little cover photo, whatever. You can click that and it'll take you right to my social media. There's like Facebook, Google, Instagram, Twitter. I don't think Snapchat is, but I know at least those 4 are on there. But Snapchat is also in my description if you want that. But yeah, if you want the link, just holler at me and I'll definitely get you hooked up and get you in the group. We got about 5-6 of you, I think, active in there already. So yeah, I can't wait to just, again, continue to build this community of like-minded people again, I've learned more. I probably learned more from you guys, the viewers, than you all probably even learned from me. But that's the whole point, is just to build a community of like-minded people. We all have the same goal of making money and achieving financial freedom at the end of the year. That's what this channel is all about, what the community is all about. So again, if you're new and you see this video after uploads or even live, if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button and hitting that bell icon so you'll be notified when we go live for the live stock market trading, as well as other videos. I mean, I go live pretty much every single day, mostly stock market related, but also just debt-free journey updates, financial freedom in general, how to achieve financial freedom. I have videos pretty much every single day going up, go live every single day. So again, hope to have you here. Hopefully I'll gain your subscription and hopefully hear from you. I don't want you just to subscribe. Don't be afraid to shoot comments out or be active in the chat, join Discord, and again, network with like-minded people, make some new friends even. So other than that, I guess I'll go ahead and wrap it up. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. And until next time, keep on going out there, making that money, covering those profits, cutting those losses when needed, and achieving some financial freedom this year. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Take it easy, guys.